You ever use Microsoft Office or computers or PowerPoint for presentation? It dawns on me that being knowledgeable in the use of technology is essential for many jobs at that time. So we've come to the crossroads right now of another industrial revolution, where, at least for you to be able to get a decent job, there is an expectation to use certain technology effectively and efficiently. So there are four industrial revolutions. The first one focused on the introduction of mechanical production, particularly in the use of water and steam. The second industrial revolution was marked by mass production and the adoption of electricity and assembly line. I remember those factories long gone, right? In many parts of the United States, factories have moved to other countries. Take, for example, the automobile. Some of this factory has been moved across the border. And many communities were devastated because a lot of these manufacturing plants were moved. So what happened to people that depend on these manufacturing plants, assembly lines? Without the ability to adapt, it becomes problematic. The third industrial revolution is the digital revolution. This stage involves the use of computers and electronics to automate production. It's still happening. We are in the fourth industrial revolution, and it is defined by the fusion of physical, digital, biological systems driven by technology such as AI, Internet of Things, and cloud computing. The fourth industrial revolution is characterized by the integration of digital technology to create highly connected intelligent system. This ongoing shift, beginning in the 21st century, builds upon the previous industrial revolution that introduced mechanization, mass production, and automation, and it is transforming industry, advanced manufacturing, and data-driven decision. Now, my question to you at this point is, where are you? Where are you on this journey? On the fence, or are in the water, enjoying the water, having fun? The best place is in the water. What do I mean by the water? The AI water. Are you using AI? Do you see AI as a tool? I hope you are. I want to impress upon the BIPOC community, those on the fence, that AI can be a game changer. You have to be in the water. You got to feel the water, enjoy the water. AI is not just a tool, it is a tuning fork for transformation. You want to transform your industry or business, AI can be a game changer for you. You want to craft a great letter, email, or a proposal for a grant. You don't have to hire a grant writer and spend hundreds of dollars. Not to say you should not hire someone. I'm just saying, let's say you're in a position you really don't have that means. So I think the use of AI, whether it is Copilot, whether it is GPT, Gemini, all other fancy AI that are out there, I think the use of them can scale whatever that you are trying to do. So sitting on the fence and not using AI, I think you're leaving money on the table. So I want you to imagine or to see AI as a tool, not to be afraid of. The only time we should be afraid of AI is when people use the AI for nefarious purposes. But I'm saying don't be afraid of it. Some in our community may be afraid of AI because along the way, we're afraid because things are changing, or maybe somebody has said that they are going to take your job. The only person that is going to be losing their job is the person that is not innovating, the person that is sitting on the sideline and not learning to move with the time. You have to move with the time. You cannot stay still and let the world around you. AI is not just a tool. It is a tuning fork for transformation. Use it to tweak whatever you're doing to bring it to the next level. So let's say you write this great prompt and you want AI to help you out as an assistant. Have you ever asked AI, what am I missing? How can I add more value? Let's say I have a business and I'm trying to market it to a particular group. There's a lot you don't see, but AI has a lot of information. Take, for example, the ChatGPT has been trained with a lot of information. So it has a lot of data points, able to see many patterns. As a human, we don't have that brain capacity, but AI can see the things that you're missing. Maybe a target group that really could make your product more profitable. The use of AI as a tool, or let me put it this way. Let me define a tool. What is a tool? A tool exists to exert a force or achieve a certain outcome. If you look at AI as a tool and you are able to pair AI with intentional prompting, then this AI becomes your superpower. It helps you to amplify your skills across discipline and industry. It becomes not just an assistant, but it also helps you to accelerate whatever you're trying to do. The key is practicing like Michael Jordan or LeBron James. They're expert in their games, in what they do, because they practice. But if you're not in the water, you're not practicing, there are different type of AIs out there and they all perform different functions. You have to ask yourself, what are you trying to accomplish? Then choose amongst the AIs that can help you, but it has to be intentional. Have you ever seen a receiver catching a football? At the last second, the receiver is able to catch that ball and the end zone without his feet going out to do that. The quarterback and the receiver have practiced that maneuver 100 times or more. In the same manner, you also have to practice. A well-crafted prompt can sharpen ideas, guide your formulation, and unlock a new design direction by framing the right question, whether you are prototyping a product, drafting a framework, enhancing a concept, forecasting a trend, scaling a solution. Prompting acts like a resonance signal, bringing clarity, coherence, and unexpected insight. You can ask the AI to perfect your prompting. So let's say I write a prompt. I can turn around and ask AI, what's missing? But you gotta always tell the AI what you want the AI to be and the action that you are trying to achieve. Provide the AI with more details. Most of us don't like bones, but if we do eat meat, we like meat to be on the bone, right? So the more on the bone, the better. You have to give the AI relevant and enough information to work with. Don't be on the sideline. Get in the water. Be part of this innovation. The only people that are moving forward are the people that are taking advantage of this technology and they're running with it. So in the hands of a visionary, I hope you are, AI can become more than a tool. It can become your collaborator in innovation. Embrace that wholeheartedly to be part of this innovation. Our BIPOC community faced several deep-rooted challenges, and one of them is the fear of AI. AI is not a threat. The only time AI becomes a threat is when it is being trained by the wrong type of information to hurt other people. When AI are being trained by the wrong type of information, that becomes more of a problem. And that is the reason why it is important for good people to use this technology in a good way. Why do good people want to sit on the sideline and allow the bad actor who are not afraid of jumping in the water? They look for new innovation because they're thinking of ways in which they can game you. They can game all of us. So jump in the water. Don't look at AI as a threat. See it as a tool. The big danger, the threat I see, is when good people sit on the sideline and then good people are left behind while others build a future with tools that only help those that want to help themselves. And you're sitting on the fence. And then it becomes a problem, a threat, because you're on the sideline. You're not in the water. You should be taking advantage of this opportunity. Why are you leaving money on the table? To me, when you're not part of this innovation, you are leaving money on the table. There are a lot of free AIs out there. AI is not a threat. The only threat is those afraid not taking advantage of the opportunity to up the games. People say AI is going to replace us. The only people that are going to be replaced is the following. By the way, when we talk about replace, that's a big word. That's generalizing. You have to be specific. Jobs. The AI is also creating other jobs of the future. Things are changing and they must change. Nothing stays the same. You got to change with time. Here's the other point. You're brilliant. AI is not here to replace your brilliance. But even as bright as you are, you can always accentuate, scale up that brilliance. So we all can use help from a critic. AI, the right type of AI, can be helpful. You need to start teaching your children how to utilize AI. You should not be afraid, because very soon, as the way things are going, there is no industry that is not going to be integrated with some form of AI. Okay? So remember, AI not here to replace your brilliance. It is here to amplify it, to sharpen your ideas, to scale up your impact, and unlock new direction across science, storytelling, application and building. When we use AI and when we prompt with intention, we don't just use AI, we author with it. We become a co-author. We fine-tune a signal we want to accentuate. It's like listening to a radio station that start becoming staticky. What we want to do is we want to fine-tune that signal. Same idea. The use of AI brings clarity, resonance, and legacy beneficial to you, your family, and the community. This is your moment to reclaim the narrative, to use AI to do something wonderful. This is your superpower. It's very important that you jump in the water. Use AI not as a shortcut, but as a co-author or a co-creator. AI is not here to erase your intuition, but to translate your ideas into a framework others can build on. I'll encourage permission. Use AI boldly, prompt boldly, build a legacy, and let AI help your truth ring. Thank you for listening. Use AI and prompting to create. That could be your superpower. Jump in, be part of the innovation. Do you have to use all the AIs out there? No. Find one or two that works for you. Use it to the nth degree. Don't wait. Time doesn't wait for anyone. Innovation doesn't wait for anyone. We have to start thinking about legacy. We don't want to leave our community the way we find it. We want to set a foundation for those coming behind us. We're moving with the time. Share it with everyone so everyone can benefit. Thank you for listening. I am Dr. Ayo Olufade. Until next time.